What is going on, everybody? I can't believe that we have like zoomed past 250 subscribers in no time here. Thank you so much for all the support, everybody. We really appreciate it. So we're gonna do a nice little run of Goobies. We'll do double speed, obviously. We can do double damage, blob moon, double enemies, and double mini bosses. I think that's good. We'll click the tinctured glimpse just for funsies. I don't think we need any other stuff. And this run, we are going to just focus on getting as many projectiles on the screen as we possibly can, and worms. I think that will be interesting. So yes, we're taking things like chain, the 1,000 needles. Let's make our projectiles better. We can just take the crit. That'll make us nice and powerful, right? What else do we want? We can take this, oh no, 1,000 needles right here. That gets us more projectiles going on the screen. We absolutely take that. And I think we'll also do this, we'll try to get the post-mortem obliteration. Splinters also, I think, works for this. Let's take the obliteration right now, just because I think that one will be harder to get it, because I think we have to get it to tier 3 for it to get the effect that we want, the doubled on kill effects, or on death effects. Let's keep pumping into the 1,000 needles. The upgrades have definitely been in our favor to start this run. I like it. We can take the crit. That's totally fine. It's nice if we don't have to just repeatedly dissolve on a run. Take the crit. Get the crit absolutely going wild here. All right, I think we will skip on this one. The thick hide is totally fine, but I think a little unnecessary. Our little green glowing buddy is just better than thick hide, in my opinion. Let's do some more 1,000 needles. We'll get our worms. I just want there to be just a disturbing amount of worms on the screen. Disturbing amount of worms and a disturbing amount of projectiles. Do we go chain or worms? I think we'll go chain. Get that going. I just want just so many projectiles. I wish that we could make the projectiles a different color. Actually, I've never actually checked that. Can we change the projectile color? No, we can change the cursor color. Dang, I would have been nice if we could make them a little more distinctive, so that they really stuck out on the screen. I like attack speed here. More attack speed means more projectiles. Exactly what we want. We can take the yellow sapphire. It's not great, but it will make our projectiles more better. Old Hoozy Woozy. Just with flat stats, Oozy Woozy might be the most powerful Gooby. Pierce, I don't think we're going to take Pierce. We'll do a dissolve on that. We want the chain, not the Pierce. All right, what do we do here? Million needles or exponential chain? I kind of like taking this the million needles. It kind of sounds more fun. And we just need to get to the point of the game where there's just mobs everywhere, and then I think we're good. We've got lots of chain going, lots of splitting going. Oh, now we're in our bad luck portion of the run. I thought we were going to have enough upgrade options that we wouldn't need to rely on Wiggle Woogle, because on some of our other runs You know, you pretty much have to do wiggle woogle. Sorry, no goo. As much as I love me some goo, no goo this time. Some more million needles. I like it, I like it. We don't have any splinter upgrades, and I'm totally cool with taking splinters. Just because they make even more projectile stuff on the screen. And we have not done splinters for quite a while. Silly saucer, I don't think so. Let's take our first splinters and move on. Like how that one worm teleported through time with us. Alright, when we do hit like a nice big pack, you do start to see projectiles bouncing around everywhere, and I like it. I want to see even more of that. I don't know if the chain and 1,000 needles have like a bad interaction with each other. Oh yeah, when we're hitting this guy and there's just so many projectiles there behind him, I like it. Aww. The roulette wheel is definitely not on our side so far. Soul of a Mom. I'm definitely going to do a soul run in the near future. We'll probably have to do wiggle woogle for that one. Attack speed, definitely. Just give us all the attack speed. So we're just like an absolute machine gun. Machine Goobie. I guess we can actually take the halo on this run too. Let's do those over the yellow sapphire. Maybe we can make the halo work, but probably not. Mini boss, where you at? Nowhere we can see. Oh, we got the big dude. Do we want splinters or just more attack speed? I think we want the splinters. Because it's more interesting if we get deep into that tree, I think. What you got for us? Give us like some just attack speed. Oh, 20% crit chance. Very good. Oh yeah, we want tons of mini bosses so we get tons of roulette wheels. Just a 10% damage multi, that's alright. I can definitely live with that. More attack speed. Woozy Woozy is going to be just absolutely blasting for us this run. You'd think that you'd be taking him for his fire trail. No, no, no. You're taking him for all his other stats. You're taking him for his base attack speed. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be taking this one. We can halo here. Yeah, we're still kind of in the chill out portion of our journey. You know, things aren't going to get serious till probably minute 20. Gaia, that's always appreciated because I still don't have the kill 100 Gaias mission done. Give us something good here. Yep, we'll take it. Well, that's a little bit overkill with the 4 since I honestly don't think it does anything more after the 3rd upgrade. Oh no, don't go in there. Mini boss, we almost missed out on XP. You know what? We'll just take it. Probably would have been better to dissolve that 5% XP at this point. You know, probably not going to pay off for us, but that's all right. Definitely need to get the worms upgraded now, so we'll prioritize worms over everything else. So I think we only have one tier of worms. And to get them really silly, we probably need like 4? We gotta get to the where it's pink worms. Maybe this mini boss will just give us a ton of worms for free. Nope. 20% AoE. Probably could have dissolved that. Doesn't really do anything for us, does it? Whoopsies! 60% crit damage. That's a pretty nice roulette wheel. Get the attack speed going. Eventually, I'm going to have to do a blobberang run. That's probably my most dreaded skill challenge in the entire game. I just think blobberang is just not good. And I mean, running around and catching the blobberang sounds like an absolute nightmare to me. It's hard to judge what our power level is right now. It seems like we're handling everything quite easily right now. But, you know, still we're not even at 15 minutes yet. And I think we're still short some pretty important upgrades that we would like to get. I think splinters can get a lot stronger too. We don't have the upgrades on that. 10% crit chance. Absolutely take that. Almost at 100% crit chance. Mumza, you can't catch me. I'm the whoozy woozy. 45%. You know what? That is overkill, but we'll take that. That maxes out our crit. This even more overkills our crit. Immediate mini boss. How kind. How kind and thoughtful of the game. You know, we need that 8 mini bosses in one map again. Alright, we're going to dissolve the AoE radius because I don't think we have anything that actually scales with AoE. Gives us a nice chunk of a level when we do dissolve a level up or a roulette wheel. Obviously, we'd rather get something useful out of that, but you know, better to grab that than to get something that just does nothing for us. Make our way down to this mini boss as we accidentally just hit like 3 vacuums in a row. Vacuumed up like a whopping 10 XP there. Alright, roulette wheel. 10% attack speed, we like it. That's pretty good off of a gray wheel. Get an actually impactful stat. Our projectiles are doing a pretty good job of covering the screen, but I feel like we can get it more out of control. I feel like there's more potential for hilarity. We are getting close to the 20-minute marker here. So the game is going to start to ramp up, so we're going to soon know if this is at least better or worse than our Hailstorm build. So I think we're running the same mods as we did for that run. And we did not make it to 30 minutes. We really the map after this one, we really started to struggle. All right, what you got for us, game? Oh yes, 4 times worms, we love it. All right, let's move on. I want to see a big pack of mobs. And the worm overload. Okay, come on. Give us a silly amount of worms. Pretty solid amount of worms. I want a ridiculous amount of worms, though. Pink worms and pink projectiles on a pink map. That's what we like to see. Everything just the exact same color. All right, game. What do we got in store on this map? I feel like we're doing well. Feels like we're easily handling this. So I think we can officially say that this was better than our Hailstorm build. I also feel like we've had a lot less dissolves than we did on that run. Do we want more worms? I think we want more worms. Duplicating worms. Unfortunately, I think worms are like only effective when it's your only on death effect. Because like the worms have to travel to do damage, right? So if you have like any of the fire stuff, like it's just annihilated everything. All right, we're gonna dissolve that because I'm sure we're well over 100% crit already. Pretty sure I was in the middle of a thought there. It's gone. I think we're doing the splinters here. This is obviously really, really good, but I want to get some more levels in the splinters just so we can kind of see that a little bit better. All right, probably going to have to go kill this boss instead of messing around with the mini boss guy. What you got for us? 60% flat damage? Yep, thank you very much. Feeling generous? Nope. Was feeling generous, just not for something we wanted. All right, let's move on. Yeah, this is feeling quite strong still. I like it very much. I'll be interested to see what the damage number is for the worms at the end of the map. It's so hard to tell if they're being effective. Like, I think they are, but it's so hard to see for sure. Definitely feels like this is getting a little bit harder, but I don't feel like we're in danger yet. We at least want to cross that 30-minute barrier. I think that with the mods that we have on, if we're able to cross the 30-minute barrier in pretty much any of these builds, I feel like that's a success. And anything beyond that is just gravy. And I'm pretty confident that we're going to make it to our 30 minutes here. You know, we do have more than a map left to get to that, but what do we want here? I think we just want the chain, right? That's kind of more of what the build is than the halo. I wouldn't mind getting the halo leveled up so we could at least see if we could potentially get the halo spears going. A little bit hard, I think, to do that when you're playing on double damage taken though. Mini boss. Get this mini boss in a corner. Oh, don't be pushing him back. Yeah, there we go. Get him in the corner so we can't push him back too far. Oh, why you gotta do that? We were almost at we almost had a dead mini boss. Oop, got myself in a little bit of a bad spot here. This is a very tanky pack that we're not doing great against. All right, Gaia. Gaia dead. Okay, so we're struggling on the armored big guy pack. 20% crit damage. Appreciated. Not like super tough, but they're taking a while for us to kill. Okay, what does this map have in store for us? A lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Which, I mean, should be the bread and butter of this build. Yeah, we're getting backed into a corner here. Make a break for it. Oh, we got some Halo action. Oh, we are super low on health. Well, we got some Halo action happening here. It's not the spears, but that seems like that's doing mega work. Yowzers. Well, if that bugs out for us, that's all of a sudden going to become like the MVP of the build. In very short order. Little halos popping off everywhere. Because we have definitely gone above the threshold. And they're still popping off. I did see somebody say that it will keep going until you take damage again. But yowzers, that's strong. Okay, I think we took damage there, and it turned off. Well, we're not taking any of those. Damn, we need the Halo DPS turned back on. That was super good. So this run doesn't feel too bad. We're across the 30-minute barrier. We are slowly getting backed into a corner here, but not overly concerned about it. We still have lots of room to play with. Oh, that's a bad pack for us. That's it. Damn. Well, we crossed the 30 minutes and then just dead. So we should have a good damage number for our projectile. Yep, 13 million. Oh, we don't actually see damage, so that must be counted in our projectile damage. That is interesting. Post-mortem obliteration, that did a lot more damage than I expected. Just under 5 million. Unfortunately, we just didn't get the splinter upgrades, but still almost 1 million damage there. And the worms, 22 million. So they end up being the majority of our damage. But yeah, that is it for this run. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.